got the right bitch. No lefty, walking my truth, don't fuck with my 17 crawl for you walk. Run it, catch me, got a sharp tongue, spit. Baby, I want to give a shout out to the girls who walked Drag's Realness at the Virginia Awards Ball. Yeah, I was telling y'all last week about the Virginia Awards Ball, reminding y'all about the function and such. Yes, honey, this was Drag's Realness. Yes, shout out to the icon in the building. Shout out to Africa West, Icon Africa West. We always over here telling Africa's damn business, and now we giving Africa a shout out. Shout out to the iconic, legendary Africa West. Honey, it's no shade. Y'all could talk about Africa being blind. Y'all could talk about Africa being a kiddly diddler, you know, being a chomo. Y'all could talk about Africa paying for the pieces. But Africa is going to bring it to you and give you church mother, auntie cunt with no kids at the barbecue every time. Every time she is. Yes. Africa won for legendary. And these are the girls who battled for regular Drag's Realness. Yeah, yes, it's giving you plus size femme queens. Everybody's giving you plus size femme queens. But apparently that's what Drag's Realness has turned into. Apparently, in order to slay Drag's Realness these days, you gotta be at least 250 pounds. I don't make the rules, honey. I don't make the news. I just post it. Now, these are some skinnier girls. These are the skinnier Drag's Realness girls. Oh, she done gained some weight over here on the right, Blind Street. Yes, the Beyonce wig. She done gained a couple pounds. It looks good on you though, sis. Honey, you know we like chunky over here. Oh, they gave it to little mama. Little mama kind is Puss. Honey, I want her to take them glasses off. Trick for all of you trans femmes, trick for all of you female figures, trick for all of you women in general. If you feel like you having a hard day, if you feel like you having a chiseled chin kind of day, then girl, you can always put on a pair of glasses. Honey, no, you don't have to have vision problems or nothing, child. It's even cheaper if you don't have vision issues, then you don't have to get the lenses medicated. Yeah, get you a pair of clear frames and thank me later. That's what I'm here for. Child, now let's talk about the aliens. Yes, they had aliens at specifically alien superstars. They had alien superstars at the Virginia Awards Ball as well, honey. Yes. TK Lime Vin, honey. Shout out to the House of Lime Vin. The West Girls ate it up for Drag's Realness, honey, and the Lime Vins ate it up for European Runway. Yes, honey baby. The category was calling for Hampton, Virginia is the birthplace of America's space program. It was at the NASA Langley Research Center that our foray into outer space began. See, y'all be doing a whole bunch of talking with these categories, honey, and don't be saying nothing. What did that? Somebody wanted us to know that they went to college. However, a journey into the unknown leaves an opportunity for something from the unknown to return. Return to Earth as a fashionable alien superstar, ready to annihilate all the other aliens who have invaded your new space. Honey and the Lime Vins brought it, baby. TK Lime Vin, honey, the house of exclusive Lime Vin. Honey, yes, this is TK and Shinovia. No, Anthony. This is Anthony. I'm sorry. This is TK and Anthony. Anthony is in the blue. TK is in the green. You got CK in the green. You got Anthony in the blue. You got Yamil in the pink. And you got Shanavia in the yellow. Baby. Honey, shout out to the Lime Vins. Shout out to the Lime Vins, honey. Yes. Get into, this is what Yamil's effect was given indoors. Yamil Lime Vin Bodega. Yes, honey, this women's thing effect was given indoors. Yes, honey. The girls didn't come to play. This is what I love to see. honey. Creativity at its finest, honey. Black artistry, black queer artistry, honey. Yes, show your art. Yes, shout out to the Virginia Awards Ball. Yes, shout out to the exclusive line fans. I see you, baby. I see you. We all see you, love. Child, another category that they had at the Virginia Awards Ball over this past weekend that I didn't have the opportunity to read to y'all. You know, I only be really reading the grand prize categories. You know, at some of these balls, they be having 67 categories, honey. I ain't got time to read all the categories, honey, baby. That'd be a whole stream by itself. Gift the host and share the live. Y'all don't be sharing the live and just gifting the host enough for me to be on here for a couple of hours, honey, trying to get y'all ready for a ball, honey. I need to get paid for my services over here, stuff. Anyway, I didn't get to read to y'all Thug Realness, honey. Thug Realness, 2 trophies, 1 for cash. Virginia's history, like the U.S., wears the ugly stain of slavery. In 1619, the first Africans arrived and were traded for supplies. While slavery was abolished almost 250 years later, the systemic racism that is a byproduct of it still impacts us today. However, that doesn't minimize the contributions our enslaved ancestors provided to the world we live in. Nor is it a reason we shouldn't discuss their existence with pride and gratitude. Pay homage to our enslaved ancestors with a creative look. Pay homage to our enslaved ancestors with a creative look. Can y'all see that on the screen? Can y'all see that, YouTube? Can y'all see that? And side note, real quick, while we here, I want y'all to get into what Pretty Boy Realness was calling for. Pretty Boy Realness was giving a shout out to Arthur Ashe, the first male tennis player to win 3 Grand Slam titles. He was from Richmond. He was an HIV/AIDS advocate. Honey, they want them to come in tennis. They wanted the Pretty Boys to come in tennis player attire. They wanted Thug Realness to come as creative slaves. Now, first of all, we had this conversation already. Y'all need to stop putting creative and subjective words like that in ballroom descriptions and category descriptions when y'all want people to come to balls. This is how a lot of confusion happens with people getting chopped. Be specific. What exactly did you want the enslaved ancestors' creative look to give? Did you want it to be enslaved ancestors imagined in 2003? Did you want them imagined in 2023? Did you want people to come looking as if they were part of a slave rebellion? Exactly what's creative to you? I don't know what they intended. I don't know what they was asking for. I don't know what they was... Child, this is what happened. This is what happened. This is what happened. Black Line Vin. The Line Vins, y'all did so well being alien superstars at the ball, at the Virginia Awards Ball 2023. Y'all did so well, honey. Beautiful spaceships, honey. Beautiful cone heads. Why did Black Line Vin win grand prize in shackles? Can y'all please explain that to me? Can y'all please explain that to me? First of all, it was touch and go with the category anyway. I don't even know what y'all was calling for. Nobody knew what y'all was calling for. What was it given? Arthur Ashe was a specific person. How come we didn't get a specific name? If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Nat Turner from Virginia? Couldn't have been a specific shout out to Nat Turner? Honey, this is what everybody gave, but it wasn't just Black. We can't just get mad at Black because, honey, this is what the whole, this is, child. Honey, and they got a nerve, Boom got a nerve to be saying a Negro spiritual. They got hay on the floor. Do he have on a wig? Is that a lock wig? And look at him. Already not a big fan of him. Y'all remember him? My TikTok heads. Y'all remember him? Y'all remember Mr. Masculine for Masculine? Look at Mr. Masculine for Masculine. Remember, he was online talking all that stuff about how he's a masculine gay man and he's naturally masculine, even though he sound like Maya Angelou when he talk. He naturally masculine. Remember that? And he only likes other natural men, naturally masculine men, because that's just his preference. Y'all remember him? Well, now, honey, he's walking balls looking like Sambo running from Uncle Tom's Cabin. Child, I keep telling y'all, I don't make this shit up. I just inform y'all about it when it happens. Y'all remember him? We're going to call him Sambo from now on. The gay Sambo. Walking balls, but like naturally gay men, honey. Ballroom culture was built around being sissified and not being able to pass in society. But he's a natural gay man. A natural masculine man, I'm sorry. Oh, and then I think he got chops. Honey, you know I typically don't watch the battles, but we're going to watch the battles just to see if Sambo got chops. And this is shame. These fine black men, y'all got them. What is this? What is this, a slave auction? Oh my God, he got a nerve to have blood on his back. 12 years a slave in 2023 at a ball, at a fantasy cosplay event. This is black queer fantasy cosplay. And we cosplaying. And this is the winner. This is Black. Get into your boy Black's performance. We cosplaying as this. We cosplaying as Kunta. My Lord, for art thou in heaven, hallowed be thy name, honey. Yes, I'm praying the white Jesus for you colonized coons out here that thought this was... He came with a bag of cotton? I know you fucking lying. You know what? I'm getting ready to clock out. I'm gonna go ahead and clock out. I'm gonna go ahead and clock out. Nobody thought to bring up. Nobody. And in order to get through, you had to have chains on. The one boy that didn't have the chains, Sambo, who didn't have his chains on, honey, he didn't get through. I swear, if Jesus was a fence, you niggas be caught on it. Caught right at the top. And they didn't chop Sambo. They didn't chop Sambo. His coon ass. He's perfect. He should have won grand prize. Yeah, Sambo should have won grand prize over you, Black, because Sambo is a coon in real life. But baby, let's go to my ballroom crush, honey. Let's see what my ballroom crush thinks about it, because baby, the icon, if he's not an icon, he should be an icon. The iconic Gunna Tishi. DJ pump the beat.
That's another discussion for another day. But I am mitigatedly appalled, okay? I am flabbergasted. I am run amok. I am distraught. I am flabbergasted at what I just saw in Virginia. So y'all had the realness boys dress up like enslaved Africans. As enslaved fucking Africans. So they got on motherfucking chains around their neck and on their wrists, shackles on their wrist. And y'all think that that's okay? But we can't dress up as D9. We can't dress up as Jesus. We can't dress up as Indians. But we can dress up as motherfucking enslaved Africans. Okay, what is going on with Ballroom? First of all, these categories... Hold on, y'all. I don't know why she does it every time. Just tell me shit.
We got a little intermission.
These categories where we dress up as things. I need y'all to go back and look at Paris is Burning. Paris is Burning. Dorian Corey says why we dress up as these things, right? We dress up as these things because we are showing the world, if given the opportunity, I too could be a doctor. I too could be a lawyer. I too could be D9. I too could be something if we didn't have all the different levels of oppression preventing us from entering these different arenas. That's the reason for our cosplay. That's the reason why we dress up as these things, is to show the world that I too can blend in and I can look just like one of these things that you say that me as a little black faggot can't look like. That's the reason that we play dress up. So please tell me, what message are we saying that we can be enslaved? I'm confused. I saw it and then it was all oiled up. They had body oil on with the shackles. I am confusion as to how this is a celebration of anything that we could or should be. I'm just confused. I be in my retirement. I be over here minding my little queenly business. Over here writing my little poetry. Check out my poem I put on my page this morning and my artwork that I put on there. Also check out my ode to Fantasia. We supposed to be celebrating some shit, but y'all really got us out here dressing up like enslaved Africans for a category. What, like, and then it didn't come with a message. It wasn't like, it wasn't a part of a production or anything. Niggas are just walking out there bare chested, titties out with oil on their body, like oiled up like they basically a motherfucking on a breeding farm. They look like they're on a fucking breeding farm. That they some mendingos that's been sold off for their penis prowess to make more enslaved babies. I'm just confusion. I don't know what the message was. The message must have got lost in translation, D-Dollars. I don't understand it. From the pictures alone, if it's not a film, I don't understand why we in Ballroom are asking people, black people, who are already oppressed and already suppressed, repressed, black, gay, queer people, to then add to that level of mental trauma and dress up like a motherfucking slave. Rico, I had to. I might be retired from a...
I'm glad you had to, my love. Like, it's no shade, honey. If Gunna was single and into the girl, honey, me and Gunna would no longer be single. I'm just keeping it 100. I told y'all a long time ago, honey, my demisexual ass, honey, it don't matter. Doesn't matter what my friends say to you. It doesn't matter if your eyes red or blue. Anyway, Gunna made a point. They made a big deal in Ballroom not too long ago, if I'm not mistaken, like 2 or 3 years ago, about people coming as D9. The whole category schoolboy realness was built on people being collegiate. Like, for whatever reason, y'all done turned it into high school children, but I guess that's just the chomo side of Ballroom being the chomo side of Ballroom. People chomo tendencies swimming to the surface in public. But that ain't my business. They want to make a whole arguments about being D9 and all that, but I think the whole D9 argument anyway was about the fact that most of the fraternity brothers in the Ballroom is halfway DL or trying to be halfway DL anyway, but that goes for the fraternity children anyway. Most of the fraternity, the D9 gonna be mad at me, ain't they? But I can only speak my truth, honey. I ain't never came across a fraternity boy that wouldn't go, and if he didn't want me, then that meant he probably wanted my butch queen brother. Baby, honey, you can search various fraternity names, fraternity screen names on various adult websites. Don't be surprised when you see a gay and or bisexual and or pansexual and or go with the flow consummate.